Hello! Excuse my makeup, and welcome to this video. Grab something to drink. I personally got an energy drink because I don't really drink anything else, so... Also, don't look at my nails, they're completely fucked. Let's get into it. So, this is going to be a project vlog, but I started filming this video back in October of 2024, so it's been like almost half a year. So I have a few things I need to say before we start this video properly. Also, I don't think I have fully explained what I wanted to make. I started with an idea of just wanting to make something for my best friend who has a very different aesthetic than me. She doesn't go for this. She is a lot more pastel cutesy, the most adorable little princess. Don't tell her I said that. No, but like we are very opposite in like aesthetic and style and everything like that. So yeah, my idea for this project was she likes Rilakkuma and asked for more Rilakkuma stuff, so I wanted to make something Rilakkuma related. B, I wanted for it to be very light and cutesy. C, I wanted it to be oversized. Why am I saying the alphabet? A, B, C. Trying to make my brain make sense. I even have a bunch of notes. So like, or a bunch and a bunch. I have notes for this intro. But yeah, I had some ideas and some plans for this video, and we need to talk a little bit about those ideas and plans and a little bit of like the planning process before we head into the video vlog part. And also I need to do a disclaimer before we get into the video vlog part, project vlog thing. Yeah. So let's start out by what my idea was. I wanted to make her a cardigan with Rilakkuma on the back. I was considering whether or not to write Rilakkuma on the lower part of the bag as well, but I wasn't sure. But I knew I just wanted like Rilakkuma, the face Rilakkuma on the back. And I knew I wanted that like oversized look, and just it to be like overall really cutesy and light, but still in that like light brown way, so it fit into like Rilakkuma. If you don't know who Rilakkuma is, this is him. Very cute. So yeah, I wanted to make something for her that fits the vibe of this dude right here. And I ended up, before I even started the project, I had to make sure like what chart am I using for this project, because again I wanted Rilakkuma on the back, so I chose this chart right here. I'm pretty sure I followed it. I'm pretty sure I followed it to the T, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I had to figure out the yarn, and I knew I wanted it to be a little bit more chunky because this was one of my first ever knitting projects. Like, I started this project right after I learned how to knit. And you can definitely tell that some parts of this project was like in the very beginning of me learning how to knit, and some parts of it was like a lot later on. But yeah, I knew I wanted some chunky yarn, so, and at that time, like half a year ago, I didn't care too much about what kind of yarn I was using. I was just like, acrylic, that's cheap. And I don't have a lot of money, I'm a student, so I chose some acrylic yarn. And I'm not against anybody using acrylic yarn, I've just decided to like change my entire look on acrylic yarn, and like I want to try and use up my stash, of course, but I also just want to try and buy some more sustainable natural fibers. But at the point of beginning this entire thing, I didn't think about that. So I went onto Hobie's website because I'm Danish and Hobie is Danish. So yeah, and it's cheap when you buy in bulk, and I needed a bunch of yarn. So I went on and I was like, what can I use? I need some chunky acrylic yarn that has the colors that I want. So I chose amigurumi. No, I chose Amigo Chunky from Hobie. I ordered 3 different colors. I ordered this, it is a lot more yellow in person, but when it's mixed with this, it becomes a little bit more beige. But it surprised me with how yellow it was, because I originally wanted it a lot more beige. But yeah, We have Amigo Chunky with this yellowish off-white beige. Then we have this light brown. Da-da-da. And then we have this dark brown that you barely can see. Here we go. And I ended up ordering a little bit too much. I could definitely have ordered like 3 or 4 skeins less than what I did, but I didn't know. I didn't know. Then I had to figure out, okay, what size needles am I gonna use? Because on this, on the yard, it recommends a 7mm knitting needles, but a 9mm crochet needles. And at that point, I was like, why is there different needle sizes for these 2 different kinds of things? So I did some swatches, which honestly, wow, because I didn't really know why it was important to do swatches at the time, but I definitely wanted to have a look at the fabric. And if I remember correctly, this swatch was like a 9mm, but it's very see-through. I don't know if you can see me through it, but it is very see-through. And then I did a swatch on 8mm needles, and it's still see-through, but it's a lot more dense and light. When I started knitting, my tension was completely off. So some parts of this project, the tension is really bad. I had my charge, I had my yarn, I knew what needles I wanted to make. My main problem is I didn't have her size, so I'm not even sure. I haven't given her this project yet, and I'm not even sure it's gonna fit her. But we'll talk more about size at the end, because me and her are completely different sizes. Also, I'm a lot taller than she is. So yeah, I can't say much, but yeah, I think I could explain so much right here, right now, and it won't make any sense until you've seen the project vlog parts of this video. So let's just get into the project vlog part of this video. Please, please, please remember that I started filming this like, what is it now? It's freaking almost April. It's April, almost April. It's like 6 months ago I started filming this. The apartment looked different. We didn't have these 6 months ago. I didn't have a closet 6 months ago. My stuff was stored away in bags. My knitting skills have evolved a lot over the last half year. So please just know that when we get into this footage, it's different. It's a lot different. Okay guys, please just be aware of that. I'll see you at the end, on the other side of this vlog part. I do really like how it turned out, and I can't wait to show it to you. So, yep, let's get into it. Cheers! Oh Christ. So yesterday I made like the first front panel thing. I made this one yesterday, and today at school I'll make this side. And then we'll pick up the stitches and start working on the back. And when we start working on the back, that's when it's actually gonna get interesting. So I haven't filmed me making this one, and I'm probably not gonna film much of, well, I took one clip of me making this one. And I might take a few clips of me making the other side. But yeah, this is how it's looking so far. I don't know what to say. I'm all over the place. I'm having an allergic reaction on my skin right now. I don't know if you can tell it as much anymore. I was completely red earlier. And I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling slightly sick. And I got school. Let's go to class and do some knitting in class. Okay, hello cuties. First of all, let's talk about my skin. Okay, on camera it doesn't look so bad, but like in real life, my skin is looking horrible, and I think it's because I've been feeling like stressed. Because I normally never break out, but I now, and if I do, it's only like down here, like where you break out because of hormones. But like all of my face have been breaking out, which has never happened to me before. Like not even when I was a teenager. You really can't tell on camera, but like it's really bad. But I wanted to give you guys a big update. All the stitches has been transferred to my 8mm needle. And I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, okay, ignore all the yarn that's attached to it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like work properly on the size of 8mm needles I have here, like this tiny ass cord. But everything has officially been put on these needles, and I think I did like a pretty nice job on the underarms. Like no gaping at all. It's looking so beautiful. Of course, so far it might start gaping when we add when we add the sleeves, and you can't really tell because it's so scrunched up, but the back color work is going so great, and honestly so far I am so happy about this project. But yeah, I might need some needles with a longer cord, or preferably some 8mm needles that works for my interchangeable stuff. So I think tomorrow I might go to Hobie, like the Hobie store, and like look at needles. Cause all the stores near to me, this is like the thickest pin I can get for my needle set. I don't really have a set, I just bought a bunch of like the same company's interchangeable needles and a bunch of their cords. So I guess I kind of have a set, but I don't really have a set. I just have a bunch of needles, all from the same brand. Yeah, and a bunch of cords, all from the same brand. But yeah, I know Hobie sells these. Not this exact kind, but needles, interchangeable needles from the same brand. So hopefully I can get these in an 8. That would be like so amazing. Cause yeah, this is not going to work. Not with me having to be able to like properly see what I'm doing on like the back here. I do think I can do a couple of rounds, but because right now the back isn't that difficult, but in like 2 or 3 rounds I need to start doing like a bunch of color work, because then we start working on the face of the bear and everything. So then these needles aren't gonna work. I'm gonna be able to have to see what I'm doing back here, and right now I can't. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. It doesn't look like that much, but oh my god, so much work and so much yarn is attached to it, and it's all a mess. All of it is a big mess, and I really enjoy doing this color work thing, but I'm also so excited to like for it to be done, so I can I don't know, cut all of this yarn off my project because it's so annoying to have hanging. This is how it's looking so far. This is how it's going so far. But yeah, so I might do a few rounds before I have to go get some proper needles that can actually work this project properly. I think if I didn't have color work on it, I wouldn't really mind that much. But because there's color work on it, I really want to be able to see what the hell I'm doing and be able to like count my stitches properly and everything. But yeah, so far, so good. I'm so excited and I'm so happy about how it's looking. And I did mess up like a little bit. mainly I messed up. I have messed up a little bit here, where you can see like the parts are splitting, but I can't fix that. But the biggest mess up I've done is that I counted wrong. Like the head is technically too wide compared to the pixel art I'm following. The head is way too wide. So I'm gonna have to like figure that out. Oh my god, this yarn is being so messy right now. Considering this is my only like my second attempt of ever doing like working flat color work, any kind of color work in knitting actually, I think it's going pretty well. The back is not the prettiest, but it's getting the job done, and that's all I care about. So let me stop messing around with this yarn and make it even more tangled than what it has to. Okay, yeah, I'll do some work on this and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm watching YouTube. I got my chai latte and I'm currently figuring out what kind of lettering I want on the Rilakkuma sweater. This is closer to the actual like, what is it called? Font they use for Rilakkuma. And this is something I just made earlier, trying to write Rilakkuma. I think I might use this one. I hope it's readable. I don't know if I want to duplicate stitch it. I think I might learn how to do that, do the duplicate stitch, because then I can just add it at the end if I like it. And if I don't like it, it'll be easier to rip out instead of like ripping out a bunch of rows. But yeah, I got this that's closer to the actual font, and that just says Rilakkuma. I don't know which one I will choose yet. I would ask for your opinion, but I think this sweater will be done at the end of this video, hopefully. But yeah, this is the two options I'm thinking about. Rilakkuma. Fun news, annoying news. Also, yes, I'm not wearing clothes. Let me bring the baby up. Let me bring the baby. Also, can we talk for a moment? My freaking Instagram page, right, is being so rude. I don't have TikTok because for some reason TikTok didn't want to work on my phone. I had it for like 2 years, and then it was suddenly like, we don't want to open, and it didn't want to open, and then I was just like, I'm giving up. So I don't have TikTok. So yes, I use Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts like a loser. Don't talk to me about it. But that being said, my Instagram algorithm or whatever's going on is messing with my brain. I swear for the last like 5 days, the majority of all, and I mean all the content on my Instagram Reels has either been like, oh, stuff to prepare you from birth. This is my pregnant belly. And this is my newborn baby. Being a mother is so awesome. I'm just like, me and my boyfriend agreed to wait a year until I start. Me and my boyfriend agreed to wait until I've had my first year at university. And you're gonna show me that stuff now? Like, come on. So yeah, my Instagram is being like so rude. I sound like a teenager. I just wanted to complain a little bit for you. Okay, that's not the not so fun news. This is the not so fun news. This right here is the not so fun news. Don't get me wrong, it's going great, it's going perfectly. But look at the texture. And I thought, okay, maybe I just knit weird. Maybe I just haven't fully got the hang of knitting yet. Turns out it's not because I haven't got the full hang of knitting yet. It is a lot more to do with the fact that I apparently have been twisting my stitches. I kept thinking, oh, maybe it's because my gauge is different from or my tension is different from when I knit to when I purl. But no, I tried to do something different, like somewhere. Can't really find the area, but I tried like doing something differently for a little bit. Oh yeah, right here. Right here is a little area where I tried to do something different. Like you can see, it looks a little bit different. It doesn't have like this twisty. I am I'm twisting my stitches. You might be like, oh, it's okay, you're still new at knitting. I literally learned how to knit properly, not when I was 10 years old and my grandmother showed me this is how you do it. I learned how to knit properly like this summer, and this is probably going to be my first ever actual project that I'm gonna cast off. Like this is going to be my first ever finished knit project. So I'm still new, but I really thought I was so good at it, and I gotten the hang of it, and I was so excited, and then I found out I'm not so good at it, and I haven't fully gotten the hang of it. Then you might be like, oh, it's okay, you're still a beginner, you're still new at this. Everybody most people go through a period where they're like twisting their knit stitches. It's not my knit stitches, and that was what was confusing me for so long, because my boyfriend's mother had like commented on like, oh, this is such an interesting thing, like why are you twisting your stitches? And I was like, I'm not twisting my stitches. And she was like, this looks like twisted stitches, try and look up some tutorials for twisted knit stitches. And I looked up and I was like, my knit stitches are not twisted, I'm doing it correctly. And that's true, my knit stitches are not twisted. English is hard. All the sounds I just made, I'm really surprised that they came out kind of correct. So I was like, again, it must be my tension or something. It's not my knit stitches that I'm twisting. It's my purl stitches that I'm twisting. So every time I looked up twisted stitches, blah, 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 twisted stitches, everybody was talking about like the knit stitch being twisted. Everybody was talking about that, and I was like, my knit stitch is not twisted, it's not the knit stitch, so something else must be going on. And then I tried to be like, can you twist my purl stitch? And I've been twisting my purl stitches unintentionally. Don't really know how that happens, but instead of working through like the leading leg, I'm working through like the trailing leg or like the wrong leg of the stitches when I knit or when I purl my stitches. And the most annoying thing is now I have figured this out, and I figured out how I can knit without this happening. But I have done this much, right? This much has been done already. So I have to finish this cardigan doing the twisted stitches, fully well knowing it was unintentional in the beginning, and now I have to keep doing it just to like have, because if I suddenly start doing non-twisted stitches, it would be obvious throughout the rest of the cardigan. I might do it on the sleeves, but like the body of the cardigan, all the stitches have to be twisted to like have the same vibe. Anyway, other news. I only think I have like 20 rows to go till I need to start working on the. It's so nice and soft. Till I need to start working on the bottom rubbing. So I need to pull myself together, guys. Okay. It's gonna be a fun day. Love it. So fun. I'm sitting here watching YouTube. Ignore that. We got washer and dryer delivered and we need to install it. But before that, we need to do some electrical work. I'm trying to see if I have a place to sit you guys down. I don't really know if I have an update on this. Other than there's only like 10 rows left of the body, and then I'm gonna start doing the ribbing. So let me talk to you guys while I do a purl row. Oh, and if you're wondering why it's so quiet, even though it's a Saturday, around like 6 p.m. Shouldn't you be like getting dinner ready for the kids and stuff like that? Yes, but my boyfriend took the kids to his brother's place, and I came home feeling like really like snotty and sick yesterday, so I decided to stay home. So my boyfriend and the kids are at his brother's place and they're just chilling there, and they're gonna eat dinner there and come home later. I don't know, I think they're gonna be home around 8 or something, maybe a little bit later, because my boyfriend was really hoping for them to fall asleep in the car so you could just carry them up one by one. I'm feeling so sickly prickly, but not in the oh I'm really sick way, in the I have a really bad annoying cold way. So I'm gonna stop yapping now, focus on my knitting, and we'll talk another day. Okay, that's all the yapping I have to do for now. See you in another clip in this vlog. Yay! This is me giving an update. I'm gonna do it while I was about to say crocheting, while I'm knitting. First things first, I have started on the sleeves. And by that I mean I literally just cast on one of the sleeves and I'm on my 4th row. Luckily I don't think like the sleeves are gonna take that long, because it already goes out so far on the shoulder, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I already did the bottom ribbing. This is how it's looking. Oh my god, it's so cute. It looks so incredibly cute. But I do not like the big amount of like white space down here, so I might duplicate stitch, I don't know, the one where you like add color work afterwards. I'm also currently watching some YouTube on the telly. My boyfriend is gone for like next 3 or 4 days. He's on a little bro trip with his homies, so I got the entire apartment for myself, and you know what that means. Doing nothing but knitting and crocheting for the next couple of days. Yeah, that's exactly my plan. I started out by trying to do this sleeve with like the magic loop method with the needles I've been working the body on, which are these ones right here. But I was going crazy, and I also realized I had probably casted on the wrong amount of stitches for this sleeve, so I was like, okay, let me just try and see if getting like smaller needles, like shorter needles and a shorter cable is going to work. And it definitely takes some getting used to, like working with short needles, but I do think it's like going pretty well. Like I think this is like 40mm cable, and this is how tiny the little needle is. Ooh, it's Knit Pro Nova Cubic, I think it's what they call. I didn't realize that cubic meant that they were going to be square, but it meant that they were going to be square, so they are square, which definitely is interesting and takes some getting used to as well, not holding round needles. Like, this is a square needle with edges around it, which is really weird. Also, remember when I said that I had figured out that I am twisting my purl stitches? I have realized it's not the fact that I'm twisting my purl stitches, it's the fact that I am knitting my knit stitches wrong. I'm not twisting them. Well, currently I am in the round, because my biggest problem is that I wrap my yarn wrong when I knit. I wrap it kinda. I wrap my needle under my yarn, and apparently I'm supposed to wrap it over my yarn and grab it like this. But I do it the other way around, so therefore, like, the thread, the loops it makes on my stitches are wrong. They are facing the wrong way, so therefore when I purl normally, because my purl stitches are completely normal and I grab the yarn properly, but because the loops on the needle is facing wrong because of the way I'm grabbing my knitting, my yarn when I'm knitting, yeah, my purls end up twisted. Yeah, I have been so confused about this as well, but I have decided to like embrace it for this project and work on it for my next project, because if that turns out to be like a thing, if that's my problem, if that's the main thing I do wrong and that's it, then like that can be fixed, right? I can fix that. That's no big deal. I just need to get used to grabbing my yarn a different way. Also, look at the cast on I did down here. Like, I'm always getting told this is the underarm part. Look, the hole is so tiny. I'm so happy with myself that I cast on the stitches properly. The hole is so minimum that it'll be easy to like. Either I don't have to do anything about it because the hole is so incredibly small, like it's barely visible, or I'll have a really easy time sewing it up. And I think either I'll update you when I'm like doing the cuffs on this sleeve, or when I have started on the other sleeve. Because I keep feeling like I feel like I keep doing like updates on how far I've gotten, and I've barely done any progress since my last update. So I want to make sure that like my progress check-ins are actually useful and important, and it's not just like I have done 2 rows. Also, I haven't tightened these needles properly, and I'm so scared that they're gonna come undone. Men far står lige og laver mad, ikke også? Så han kan ikke høre os. Wow! time skip. Many months later, I honestly haven't looked at this project in a long time. But I know it's in here. Okay. Damn. Yep, this is what we got. So, the sleeve, it looks too short. I know it's like oversized, but still it looks really short. Oh my god. Not only does it look short, it's way too puffy. A big part of me really just wants to remove this sleeve. Like, I don't care. Redo it. I had already started on this sleeve over here, but clearly I took the needles off to use for a different project. So we are just going to remove the sleeve I had started on over here. And I think I'm gonna redo both of the sleeves with like 2/3 of the amount of stitches that I currently have on the needle. Officially removed a sleeve. Like the bottom, everything is beautiful, everything is good. I am going to redo both of these sleeves. I want this to look perfect and beautiful and be something I can proudly deliver to my friend and not feel bad about. That's what I want. Currently, this is not it. It's not it, guys. Before I take the sleeve apart, let me just have a proper look. I should probably have done that. Where can I put you guys? Can I put you right here on the bed, on my pillow? I want it for me to like go down here. Relaxed. Oh, look at that poofiness. I definitely need to redo this sleeve. I will not. That poofiness is no good. Otherwise it looks really cute. Not my style, clearly. But it looks really cute. But no. This poofiness is not going to work, guys. Especially now I'm trying to place this as even. I need a longer sleeve. Let's take it apart. Can't remember how I did this. Can't believe I'm taking this entire fucking sleeve apart. I do it to deliver a good project. I do it so I can deliver a good project. I do it so I can deliver a good project. I do it so I can deliver a good project. So, how has your guys' day been? How are you doing? Is everything okay? Anything specific going on? Me? I'm just unraveling like a lot of work right now because a couple of months later I don't like it. You know? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the rest of this sleeve apart and let's redo it. This is like wide enough to go around my actual body. What the fluff? Okay, let's work on this, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so I have done like, I don't know, a few centimeters of the sleeve so far, which with this sweater almost makes me like, what, 1/6 of the way towards like finishing the sleeve. But I realized, I don't know if it's because I fixed the whole twisting my stitches thing, or if it's just because I started working on this in October, November, no, in October. Yeah, in October, because I started finishing it before her birthday, the one I'm making it for. So I don't. Why is it so crooked? So yeah, I start. Wait, let me finish this. Let me fix it for you, so nobody in the comments are gonna scream. So yeah, I don't know if it's just like it's been so freaking long, but like my tension. I'm also pretty sure that like I worked. Did I work the body on a 9 or an 8? I can't remember, it's been so long. But like my tension is so incredibly different. Also, what I ended up doing down here, like, is I took the original stitches I had just rolled up until the original stitches I picked up, and then I decreased like every fourth stitch or so. So like it has a lot better of a fit now if you look at it. Is it going to have this like disgusting looking thing right here? Like if you increase this, that decreases, that doesn't look too good. Yeah, but do I also think that like with blocking and that it's gonna be a lot better? Yep. But yeah, I think yeah, again, I don't know if it's because my I don't know if it's because I fixed my stitch. What the hell is going on? Like, my stitches do look a lot neater. This is like 4 or 5 months ago where I was also twisting my stitches, so let's ignore that. But yeah, it's also like just a lot, not tighter, but yes, tighter. My gauge is just so different. My tension is so different. But yeah, this took me like half an hour to do like what, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters of sleeve. So I don't think I'm going to be working on the sleeves for too long. Maybe I can finish it. Not tonight, because what time is it? Summertime. Imagination. Oh, it's only 20:30. So maybe I can. But I'm actually the person, my friend this cardigan is for, and me and her have started working out together twice a week. And we have a workout meetup tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I think at latest I'm gonna go to bed at midnight. That's pretty good. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I ate a really late lunch, so I'll push dinner a little bit. Yeah. If I don't get like halfway through this sleeve tonight, then I'm definitely getting like 1/3 of the way through the sleeve, because this is how much I've done with like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh, she just texted me. Okay. Oh, she's just saying that she's excited for working out as well tomorrow. It's going to be great. I don't want to vlog too much or film too much of me going to the gym, because yeah, it's only our 3rd time going tomorrow, so I don't want to be like, I'm a gym person now, before I've actually been consistent with it for a little bit. But so far I'm pretty happy. I feel bad because I wanted to like work out 3 times a week, but also like that's a little bit much for a beginner. I haven't worked out since I was like 12 or something like that. So yeah, twice a week is pretty good. But yeah, I wish I could like get up to 3 times a week. I don't know. It's also like with school and when we have the kids and everything, it's pretty stressful. And also every part of me, I know that I like working out in the morning the most, but I'm everything but a morning person. So do you look like, hopefully you can see like the tightness of these stitches. Like, okay, look, this is how stretchy these are, but this is how stretchy the body is. Hopefully blocking is going to make these sleeves less tight. And if I have had 9mm shorties, then I would definitely be using them right now, because damn, my tension be different. Okay, we need to talk about this project. Ignore the horrible lighting. Shit. I worked abs out like Friday last week. It's like 3 days ago, but they still hurt. Oh. Let me see if I can deal with this. So, I am roughly halfway. I am almost halfway through the ribbing. Ta-ta. It's looking great so far. My main problem though is buttons. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, that hurts. Ow, abs. I originally bought these cute little bear buttons. But when I bought them, I didn't check the millimeter, like the diameter stuff for the buttons, or like the circumference. So they're like this small, and would probably look weird on a chunky cardigan. So I went out and I bought some other kind of buttons. I bought these ones, which I think is like an okay size. Might work, but I hate the color. I haven't opened them because I don't want to open them if I'm not sure I'm gonna use them. I feel like they might look weird with these buttons on, but I kind of need to know like how wide my buttons are so I can make the buttonholes. So I'm kind of stuck because I really don't want to use these ones. Don't worry, I have the receipt. But yeah, so now I'm here with 2 kinds of buttons. Not really sure what to do. My other thought was like, could I paint these? But then I was like, if I'm gonna paint them, then I want the bigger size because they are a little bit too small, I think, for this chunky ass look. Because like this is the bottom ribbing, and I'm thinking the ribbing around the rest of the cardigan is going to be just a little bit smaller than this. And maybe these buttons are too small, and there was like a bigger size, but then you only get 4 buttons, but maybe that's okay with only 4 buttons. But again, it's this wood color and I don't like it. So yeah, that's my dilemma. I can't really finish the button band before I know the size of my buttons, but I also don't really like the buttons. I'm gonna try by the bigger size. It's only like 5 millimeters bigger, but I think I'm gonna try by the bigger size and see if I can paint them. Then I'm gonna sew them on, but I also need to paint them with something that isn't going to chip off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. A long vlog. Are you okay? Am I okay? That took a while, but I swear to God, I am not supposed to be around other humans. I have a fully finished Rilakkuma Cardigan. I'm gonna do a little try on for you guys. Okay. It's blocked. It's perfect. Oh my god. Wait, I need to make the camera focus on this. Look at the back. Oh my god. It's so cute. Again, let me just button this up so you can see. It's not meant to be buttoned up, but I do want you to be able to see. It's buttoned up, it's like really meant to be an oversized open. Did I start this correctly? Yeah, an oversized open cardigan. Yeah. Oh, look at this. It's so cute. I'm not entirely sure. I hope it fits her, like it fits me. It's very oversized on me, but it's also really nice, really comfy. Please tell me that you love this. So, yep. This cardigan again didn't turn out fully like I wanted to. There are so many mistakes, but it's handmade. Who cares? Again, you can see the difference of tension so incredibly. Not only the quality difference of like what I did 6 months ago and what I did like this month, but you can, the quality, everything's different, but I do really like it. And most importantly, the Rilakkuma pattern on the back turned out beautifully. Is that? Oh no, that's part of my dress. I thought I had forgotten to weave in something. Because for once in my life, I have weaved in all of the ends, because it's a gift, I have to. But yeah, I do think if I were to remake something like this for myself, of course a lot different, I would definitely maybe add one more button up here, just so it doesn't like fall down on the shoulders. I would give myself a little more space on the shoulders, because again this keeps falling down. But yeah, I am so happy with this. Again, I'm not fully sure if I should have added pockets or not, but honestly I don't really care. I think it looks so cute. And would pockets have been nice? Yes, but I don't know how to make properly structured knitting pockets. So if you guys have any tips for that, please tell me. But yeah. That's so cute. That's so adorable. She better have to love this. Like, I don't care. Also, her getting this and her reaction, I don't know if she even wants to be on camera. I don't care. But if she wants to be on camera, which I don't think she's gonna want to, I don't really know what I have to say. I can't remember. I'm so excited about this. Just look. No, I did it again! It looks so good. Again, there's some hiccups, and I definitely learned a lot making this. But I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I think with the skill level I started this with, which was zero, absolutely zero knowledge at all, this turned out so good, and I can't wait for my friend to get it. Hopefully she gets it before this video comes out. But yeah, there are some stuff I could nitpick on and all of that, but I love it, and I really hope she's going to love it as well. And again, I love making stuff for my friends, because they actually wear color. I can maybe force myself into a dark brown, some brown. I can maybe force myself into some browns with a heavy emphasis on still wearing a bunch of dark stuff, and maybe a little bit of green. But like, when I have friends that actually like wearing colors, that's awesome, because I can enjoy knitting with colors and make stuff for them. Because I really like knitting with colors. I don't really like making things in black as much as I like making them in colors, but hey, if I need to make something for myself that I'm actually going to wear, I'm gonna have to consider the color choices that I make. But yeah, for my friends, I can make something cutesy and light like this. And I'm surprised with like, after blocking it, like how soft the yarn has become and stuff like that. It's definitely not, it's an okay good acrylic. Again, it's acrylic, but like it's an okay good acrylic. So yeah, I am so happy about this and I can't wait for my friend to enjoy it as much as I do. I mean, it is hers, so she's the one who hopefully will love it. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more knitting or crochet videos, and you like me and my personality, please like and subscribe. But yeah, this is it. This is me. I don't know how to do an outro. Please like, subscribe. Tell me what you were making while you're watching this, cause I know you. If you use YouTube the same way I do it, you were definitely either drawing, crocheting, or knitting while watching this video. So you better tell me which one of those you were doing and what you're working on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the final project and I hope you'll enjoy watching this video. Please have a great day and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye! Bye!
This is a cool rainbow.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.